to Protect Nevada, the Nevada Conservation League Educations Fund website for our top 4 conservation issues in 2011. I'm Tina Past. Nevada's current water law for transferring groundwater from one basin to another requires that it must be environmentally sound. But what it doesn't do is define what environmental sound means, nor what specific standards on how to determine the soundness. NCL and our environment and conservation focused partners agree that doing so is a top priority. I'm with Rob Maraca with the Center for Biological Diversity, one of our partners. Rob, could you share with us please why protecting our water resources is important to Nevada and our visitors?
I think as everybody realizes, part of Nevada's identity is its natural heritage, wildland heritage. People enjoy hunting, fishing, hiking, and driving for scenic pleasure. And it's also the driest state in the nation, so water is a key to supporting that natural heritage.
Could you also share with us then why water for our wildlife and their habitats is so critical?
Again, because Nevada is a desert state, water supports the habitat that's required by wildlife, be it the wildlife we hunt and fish for, like trout or pronghorn antelope, or wildlife that's protected because it's rare, like the Moapa dace or the sage grouse.
So we not only want our wildlife to survive, but we want it to thrive.
Yes.
Why do we need then to establish a definition for environmental soundness?
Right now, there is no legislative definition for environmental soundness. It's really up to whatever the state engineer and the political forces that play on him want it to be. So what the people need is a definition within legislation that'll give them some assurances on what it means and some reasonable then expectations from the state engineer.
So what should this definition of environmental soundness include?
What has to include a monitoring plan so we can monitor as water is moved from one basin to the next, how it's impacting the basin that it's leaving. It's going to have measurable standards. We're going to have thresholds that we can say, stop, wait, we need to study this more. We're having some negative impacts. We need to examine how much we're moving and when.
I think that makes a lot of sense because otherwise the definition of environmental soundness is just in the mind and imagination of whoever happens to be the state engineer of that moment. So this will provide some continuity and some baselines that everyone can understand.
Everyone can understand and also have expectations. Without it, it's really at the whims, as you said, of the state engineer, but also those powerful political influences that often override the will of the majority of the people.
Well, I can't thank you enough for sharing these thoughts with us today, Rob, and thank you again to you and the Center for Biological Diversity for being such great partners with the Nevada Conservation League.
Thank you.